What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's William Wehrli here to educate and inspire you about autism. In this video, I really want to take the time to describe what it's like to be inside the mind of an autistic individual. This is something that I like to call the Autism Cloud. Now, before we get into discussion about what the Autism Cloud is, I want to remind you that if you are new to my channel, please be sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you are interested in seeing more content related to autism. Also, be sure to follow me on TikTok and on Instagram. Be sure to also check out my Facebook support group for autism as well. Now let's dive right into it. First off, what is autism? There is a debate as to whether or not autism is a disability. The most common definition for autism is that it is a developmental disorder. And what I mean by that is that an autistic person's brain does not develop like a typical person's brain does. Now, what is it like having autism? This is something that I have explained in my live public presentations about autism and what it is like. Try and picture this. You have a brain as the main source of your mind. You have thousands of reliable information sources that can be books, the internet, magazine, lectures, notes, videos, audio tracks, etc. All that are attempting to feed knowledge into your brain. However, something is blocking that knowledge from entering your mind. Nobody can see or identify what that barrier is. But for me, there are many different ways as to how I can describe what that barrier is. I was really young when I was diagnosed with autism, and I barely functioned like any other human being. It's like I had a thick piece of cloth that served as a blindfold. If you take a piece of cloth and attach it to my face, I may be able to see through that cloth, but not to the point where I have a complete understanding of what is going on in my surroundings. It's also like I had earplugs. With earplugs, they don't make me completely deaf, but they limit my hearing to a strong point. So if I could barely hear what is going on around me, I wouldn't be able to fully understand what is going on in my surroundings. A lot of people seem to think that shouting at me and getting right into my face was a good way to get my attention, and that's where they're wrong. As I got older, it became easier for me to break that barrier and start gaining more knowledge. However, the thing with autism is that it may be easy for me to gain knowledge, but it's difficult for me to express it. When I got older, that cloth that served as a blindfold began to form into a cloud that would later surround me instead of being stuck in front of me. Now, instead of a cloud that is made of water and vapor, this cloud was made of visions. Visions from movies, pictures, books, or events that happened in the past, or visions of what I think my future would be like. That cloud could also contain audio from the same sources those visions are coming from. When I am stuck inside that cloud, I can sometimes see those visuals at 100% or 10%. Same with the audio sources. I can hear those audio sources at 100% or at a muted level, or sometimes in between. There's never a set time or length as to when I can see or hear those sources. It just happens at random moments. That cloud can consist of either good or bad. The good thing about it is that it can be filled with images that autistic people love, like their favorite movie or their past hood or something they look forward to facing in their future. The bad thing is that it can also contain the opposite. So that's what I have to describe to you about my Autism Cloud theory. I hope that what I described to you helps put things into perspective on what it's like to be inside the mind of an autistic individual, and that it gives you an idea of what to prepare for when you are working with them. If you have any questions or comments, please be sure to leave them in the comment section below, and I will do my best to answer them. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Hope you all have a fantastic day.